Welcome to Urban Legends Uncovered, your spine-tingling journey through the world of urban legends and spooky lore. Here's your host, paranormal expert, Mark Sellers.
Welcome to another fascinating episode of Urban Legends Uncovered. Today we're diving deep into the world of folklore to uncover one of the creepiest tales that keep many up at night, the legend of the ghost hitchhiker, or as some know it, the glass passenger. I'm your host, Mark Sellers. If you've ever driven down a desolate road and felt an unexplainable chill, this episode is for you. We're about to embark on a journey to explore why this particular legend has been so enduring and evocative in cultures around the world. Let's start by introducing the legend itself. The ghost hitchhiker story is an intriguing blend of mystery and horror, rooted in the fear of the unknown. Originating in the early 20th century, this legend has myriad variations. However, the core narrative remains consistent. A driver picks up a lone hitchhiker, often a woman, in need of a ride. As the journey goes on, the passenger may engage in small talk or remain silent. The spine-chilling climax comes when the driver looks back to find the passenger has vanished without a trace. Typically, this disappearance happens at a location significant to the hitchhiker's life or death, leaving no physical evidence except a haunting memory. Now let's discuss some common sightings and experiences related to ghost hitchhikers. These tales often begin on stormy nights or in isolated areas where the atmosphere is charged with tension. Drivers report seeing a figure at the side of the road, seemingly lost and in need of help. The hitchhiker is frequently described as wearing outdated clothing, which might be the first hint of their spectral nature. In some stories, the clue is more subtle, like a faint glow or a certain translucence. What makes these sightings compelling is the specificity of the encounters. Detailed descriptions of the ghost's appearance, demeanor, and even dialogue add to the feeling that these stories might just be grounded in reality. There are numerous interpretations and adaptations of this story across different cultures, each adding its own twist. For example, in Japanese folklore, there's a variation known as the onryo, a vengeful spirit seeking not just a ride, but justice for wrongs experienced in life. In Latin American tales, La Llorona, or the weeping woman, often surfaces in similar narratives, sometimes hitchhiking to spread her tragedy. These stories reflect cultural values and fears, illustrating how urban legends adapt to the moral and societal concerns of their environment. Even though the setting and characters might change, the existential fear of encountering the unknown remains universal. Why is it that the ghost hitchhiker resonates with so many people? The answer lies in our psychological relationship with fear. Humans are inherently intrigued and repulsed by unknown entities. Our evolutionary instinct has taught us to be wary of unexpected occurrences, yet we are also drawn to them out of curiosity. Ghost stories like these exploit our thrill-seeking tendencies and the terror of encountering something beyond our comprehension. The notion of a traveling spirit in need of a ride taps into our dread of being alone or vulnerable on unfamiliar roads, while also drawing out societal fears of picking up strangers. I've collected personal anecdotes and historical accounts which only serve to amplify the mystery. A famous example is the Resurrection Mary legend from Chicago, where numerous drivers have claimed to pick up a young woman in 1930s attire near Resurrection Cemetery. These encounters have been documented and retold over generations, each time reinforcing the connection between reality and myth. Then there are the stories shared by listeners of this podcast, like encountering a translucent figure on remote highways, which disappear as suddenly as they appear. These narratives continue to haunt our cultural memory, suggesting they carry deeper meanings beyond the thrill they provide. On a societal level, urban legends like the ghost hitchhiker often reflect our collective fears and aspirations. The very act of hitchhiking, once common and necessary, is now fraught with anxiety due to the possible dangers involved. This ghostly figure embodies a fear of isolation on those deserted roads, and the vulnerability associated with extending trust to strangers. Yet it also stirs emotions of empathy, as the protagonist of each story chooses to stop and offer a ride. Our interaction with such legends speaks volumes about societal values concerning community, trust, and the unknown. Ghost hitchhikers have long captured filmmakers' imaginations, becoming staples in horror and thriller genres. Films like The Hitcher or the episode The Hitchhiker from The Twilight Zone have played a prominent role in immortalizing the legend. Writers have taken advantage of the traveler's unpredictability to explore themes of guilt, redemption, and fear of the unknown. Literature, too, has embraced the ghostly traveler as a means to delve into human behavior and the gray area between life and death. These portrayals highlight the dense tapestry of human emotion and tension that ghost hitchhikers can evoke. In conclusion, the legend of the glass passenger, or the ghost hitchhiker, is far more than a spooky yarn to make our skin crawl. It serves as a window into our subconscious, reflecting fears that are ancient and modern simultaneously. These tales remind us of the mysteries that still inhabit our world, of roads stretching into darkness, leading us to places unseen. We are drawn to these stories not just for the chill they offer, but also for what they reveal about our own fears and follies. Urban Legends Unmasked is about understanding the stories that haunt us, illuminating the intersection of the seen and the unseen. Thank you for joining us on this chilling exploration of the glass passenger. We've discovered how a simple story of a ghost hitchhiker has traveled across cultures, inspiring fear and fascination. Whether it's through unexplained personal encounters or its representation in media, this legend has cemented its place in both folklore and popular culture. We hope you have enjoyed this eerie journey and that it has given you insight into why these legends perpetuate and evolve through time. Remember, the next time you find yourself driving along an empty road, take a moment to consider who or what might appear in your rearview mirror. Until next time on Urban Legends Uncovered, keep your eyes open and your imagination alive.
You've been listening to Urban Legends Uncovered. If you enjoyed this podcast, please click the subscribe button to get alerted when we drop a new episode. And make sure to visit us at www.urbanlegendsuncovered.com. We'll see you next time.